6 out of every 10 people in the world drink tea, also known as chai. For most countries, it's the second most consumed drink after water. But what if we told you that the origin of this drink is a lie? That it started out with British stealing something again. Let's first go a little further back. According to the earliest written records, tea started being used as a medicine in China almost 5,000 years ago and started spreading through Asia along the Silk Road. Then came the Europeans with their fancy ships and trade deals. Portugal was the first to start drinking tea, and then the Dutch came, who were so impressed that they created permanent stations in Java, Indonesia for importing tea. The Dutch spread the tea to the high society of mainland Europe through France, Germany, and Scandinavia. This was when Europeans started adding milk to their tea. In the year 1658, Dutch bought tea was first sold in London, and all of the British high society lost their heads over it. The British added sugar to it. In 1662, King Charles II married Princess Catherine of Braganza, a Portuguese princess who introduced tea time as an elite social event. Now, tea was in such high demand in England that the crown wanted to trade directly from China, but they couldn't due to Dutch restrictions. So, they set up trading stations in India. The East India Company wanted cheaper tea from China, so they exchanged Indian opium for Chinese tea, flooding China with Bengal-grown opium. The problem remained. They were dependent on China for their most beloved drink, so they stole it. In 1848, Scottish botanist Robert Fortune disguised himself as a Chinese merchant, smuggling tea seeds, samples, and manufacturing knowledge to India. He also brought 80 Chinese tea specialists, establishing tea gardens in India. Quality of tea samples planted in Darjeeling and Assam surpassed China's, marking the start of India's tea industry. In 50 years, England dominated Indian tea imports. By 1900, India supplied 75 million kg to England, reducing Chinese tea from 90% to just 5% market share. Today, it's a $300 billion industry. In Pakistan alone, tea consumption is over $600 million a year. You can find a wide range of tea forms including black, green, white, cardamom, oolong, herbal tea, and specialty blends. Did you also think that the British invented chai? Follow our food history series for more.